One of the most important principles to consider when moving up in an organization is actually, do you want to move up in the organization? And once you've made the decision that this is what you're going to do, then now it's just time to do it. So what are a couple of the steps? Step number one, write it down. Once you've decided this is what you want, this is what you want to do, this is what you're going to do, get it on paper. What are the dates? What are your deadlines? At what point will you have achieved the thing that you're looking for? Because it means a lot, right? We've got to know what that deadline is. It's interesting because the other day I was shuffling through papers, filing things, throwing a lot of stuff away, and I came across the goal that I had written down where the exact date that I would be a GM. I beat that date. It's not like one of these things that I just kept going back to and reading it over and over again, but it's the thing that I decided and I wrote it down and I knew I was going for it. And then I just went for it. So once you've made a decision, what comes into play next? It's your attitude. What attitude are you going to bring to the table every single day? And commitment doesn't give a flying rip how you feel. It only cares that you show up and do the work with a good attitude to get things done. So again, when it comes to moving up further, moving up faster, we've got to make a decision. And if we're all in, we got to go all in. If we're going to go all in, we've got to go all in with a great attitude. We've got to show up every day with that great attitude to make it happen. Remember, third principle would be, what capabilities are you going to have to develop in order to achieve the goal that you have now written down? What capabilities are you lacking? Is it communication? Is it leadership? Is it personal leadership? Is it inner team communication? What is it? What are you missing? Maybe is it teamwork? Do you work well together as a team? Or is it more that maybe you are struggling with reading? I don't know. I grew up a dyslexic. So for me, that was huge. I actually had to learn how to read. And I had to spend a lot of time reading and learning things that I didn't learn early on because, as a dyslexic, I wasn't all that confident at the time. So there's an awful lot that goes into it. But the question is, have you made a decision? Have you written it down? Are you showing up with that great, fantastic attitude every single day? And are you doing the things that are necessary to make it happen? So a few things to think about as you move forward today. We'll see you again tomorrow.